Hello, gorgeous people. Day 27 of the Abundance Day Challenge, the 30-day Abundance Day Challenge. Hope you've been able to keep up and follow along. If not, that's okay. It's always here. You can always come back to it. It's just there. That's why I put it on YouTube, so that if you ever decide you want to come back and look at these videos again and do this challenge at any point in time, you can do it anytime. You can do it for 30 days, start it over, do it for 30 more days. You can do it in any order that you would like to. You can start at the last video, the first video, the middle video, just keeping up with the days. And you can continue to do this as many times as you want. And that's what I wanted to create. I wanted to create a little system just for 30 days, short and sweet videos, telling you how important it is for you to feel abundant in your life. How important it is for you to feel abundant in your life so that you can become the abundant person that you want to become. And what does that mean? What does that even mean? Being an abundant person. Does that sound weird? Maybe it does to some people, but what that means is basically you are living in the trueness and fullness of who you are on a daily basis. And yes, we're going to have ups and downs. Thank God we have ups and downs, because we would be so boring if we were the same all the time. And we do know some people like that, right? So in this abundance challenge, the challenge really has been the inner game. The inner game, and changing it and twisting it and turning it and reworking it and trying to make it better, to make it more worthy, to make it more important, to make you more important, to make you more worthy, so that you can feel good about yourself. Because the better you feel, the more abundance you're going to experience in your life. Think about it. On the days that you feel really good, everything seems multiplied, doesn't it? If you wake up in the morning and you feel good, you stretch good, you just honestly wake up feeling like you have that clear state of mind, and the whole day seems to go really good because you literally felt good when you woke up. And so what we're doing and what we're working on throughout this challenge is to fix that inner being, fix what's going on inside of you, and saying, you know what? I'm choosing to feel good. There's something inside of me that's not agreeing. And really, we were meant to feel abundant. We were meant to feel good. And when we feel bad, it causes conflict within us. And so it makes us feel bad because there's a conflict going on within our body. We're supposed to feel good, but there's feelings of bad interfering with that. And it's almost like it's butting heads, and our body's going, and then we become irritable, angry sometimes. We become bossy and, out of our, context of what we really want to be. Even if you are a person in authority and you walk around and you give orders all day, you know that there's a better way to give those orders out, instead of being mean or trying to force people to do things that you want them to do in certain ways. Because we all know that killing people with kindness is definitely going to work better than treating them badly. So what we're trying to get to here, we're fixing that inner being. It takes more than 30 days. It takes more than one time. 30 days can get you started, but I highly suggest that you start over and do it again. And this is really what I would like for you to do. This is just a suggestion, but make your own 30-day challenge. Get your phone out, video yourself for 30 days, telling yourself that you're abundant. Listen to it throughout the day, and then go to the next day and talk about abundance in your life there. Talk about what you have right now you have an abundance of. Talk about all the things that you're thankful for, because you have so much of it. Even if you don't have a lot of it, be thankful for it anyway, and be thankful that it's going to grow and expand. For example, your bank account. If you want it to get bigger and better and have more money in it, then think about it getting bigger and expanding, instead of thinking of how little that you have in there, because you get what you ask for. Like attracts like. If you're thinking about something wholeheartedly and putting all your energy into that, and it's not positive energy, you're going to get that negative energy back, and you're going to see it very vividly. So the law of vibration and attraction proves itself every single day when we think about something that's stressful, or think about what we don't have. And the more that we think about that thing that we don't have, the more of not having it we get. And you know that's true because you've done it and or you're doing it. You're focusing on something in your life that you don't feel like you have enough of, and you're thinking about not having it, not having it, not having it. And that is where you have to stop. Because what you're doing is you're creating an emotional state within your body, and you're training your brain to feel that lack all the time. And so then it becomes a really big gap and a really big lack in your life. And then you start to go down different paths of survival mode and all these other different feelings in your body, which causes a lot of stress in your body to be not at ease, but in dis-ease, which will cause disease over time. So what I want you to do is I want you to relax, and I want you to give yourself some love on yourself, give yourself some self-love, do something that makes you feel good. And then I want you to start thinking about what you're saying to yourself. And I would love for you to just start rewiring that brain. Let's talk about this brain that we have going on here. You have got to start talking in more of a positive and abundant way to yourself to heal things that have been hurt by what you've said to yourself and others, and start to change those things. So yes, it is going to take time. Is it worth it? Absolutely. You are worth it. You're important. You're the most important person in the room right now. It's you. It's about you and you giving yourself what you need. It's not about anybody else right now. It's only about you. And that doesn't mean that you're selfish. That doesn't mean that you're not helping other people, giving to other people. That does not mean that you're not doing nice things for other people. That's not what I mean. I just mean that you're taking the time to say, I'm important. I deserve this. I am important. I'm the most important person in my life, because you know what? If I'm not taking care of myself the way I'm supposed to be. If I'm not the most important person in my life, how can I take care of everyone else? I'm going to get worn down. I'm going to get burnt out, overwhelmed, exhausted, all the words. And then I'm not going to be giving in a good way. And that's why people who are in situations of delegation or bosses or even anything, even if it's just moms and dads trying to raise kids in the family, you get tired of telling your kids the same thing over and over. Well, sometimes you have to step back and you have to give yourself what you deserve and what you need. And I don't mean like going on a trip, spending money. I mean internally. You've got to go within and evaluate what's going on in here so that you can create that abundant world inside so that it comes out. Okay? So I know that seems like a lot, seems like it's pretty deep, but I promise you it is what your reality is. Whatever is going on inside, you're projecting that out. And that is what is coming. That's what you're living in. So whatever you're projecting out, that's what you're living in. So if you want to change the situation that you're living in, you've got to learn how to project out different feelings, different thoughts. You've got to be able to have some faith, and you've got to be able to love yourself and take care of you. So important. Yes, it's going to take longer for you to, and yes, you're going to have to drop some of the things that you're doing that no longer serve you. Maybe you're doing too much for your kids. Maybe you're doing too much for your husband or your wife. Maybe you're doing too much for your coworkers. Maybe you're doing all the work at work and you're looking around and nobody else is doing any work. Drop that. That is not serving you. Stop doing that. I did that. I did it to keep myself busy because I wanted the time to go by. And then I realized I'm wearing myself out. I'm not taking care of me. And so stop. Think about what you're doing. Go somewhere. Get quiet. Listen to your inner being. Listen to your intuition. If you have lost that, if you are not feeling like you trust your intuition, like you can trust that side of yourself anymore, because you have literally trained yourself to give to everyone else all the time, then guess what? It's time for you to start doing some healing and some repairing. And I'm here to help you with that. I have a coaching program, Next Level Coaching. I would love to help you get to that next level of loving yourself more, feeling better about yourself, taking care of yourself so that you can actually heal. And then in the process of healing, you're going to start to excel more and more in ways that are good for you and your family and your spouse and your loved ones and your friends and everybody else in America, okay? So, if you're interested or if any of this resonates with you, I hope you will continue. We still have 28, 29, 30, 3 more days of this Abundance Day Challenge, and I'm here to help you. I'm your accountability. Go back and listen to this as much as you possibly can, and then I still would encourage you, keep doing it. If you need to do it over and over and over, or even if you found one video out of the 30 and you were like, I like that video, it sounded the best, listen to it every day until you get tired of hearing it and then switch it to another one. Like, you can make this your own. Do what you want to do with it, but do it every day, because the more that you listen to it, the more your body's going to respond, your mind's going to respond, and it's going to stop listening to those old voices in your head. You're going to start listening to the good ones instead of the bad ones. And then you're going to be reacting to the hormones of feeling good and feeling happy and feeling healthy. And then you're going to feel so good, you're going to want to do more for other people. You're going to want to do more, but you're also going to start to learn your limits and start listening to your body and saying, I really want to help with that, but I'm going to say no to that because it doesn't serve me. It's not going to help me to do that because I'm important and I need to protect myself and, stay within my boundaries and stay within myself so that I'm helping me and others as well. Okay. So I love you. Mwah. Thank you for joining. Tomorrow, day 28. And we are on a roll here. We're almost done, and we're not done. Even though we're done, we're not done. We're going to continue to heal each other. We're going to continue to clear out old thoughts and thought processes so that we can become better and better and better at being the best person that we can be, because that is what you're here for. You are light to someone. Be that light. Be that light to yourself first. And then you can start to give that to other people. And then you're going to create a whole new life for yourself. You're going to see it's transformational. It's unbelievable. And you can do this. Okay? Mwah. Love you. See you tomorrow.